But here's where it gets real. If Trump wins, millions of kids, future kids, could be denied citizenship. Think about that. You're born in Los Angeles, New York, Houston, Atlanta, but because your parents are here on a visa or undocumented, suddenly you're not a citizen. You are stateless. That's not just a paperwork problem, that's a life problem. You can't vote, you can't get federal benefits, you can't even have the security of calling this your country, even though it's literally the only country you've ever known. This isn't just about undocumented families. This affects tourists, international students, temporary workers, anyone who isn't a permanent resident or citizen. Basically, Trump wants to turn birthright citizenship into an exclusive club, not a birthright. Here's a bigger thing you need to see. This fight over citizenship is part of a pattern. Look at Trump's immigration policies. The travel ban targeting Muslim countries, family separations at the border, limiting asylum seekers, expanding deportations, all of it has the same underlying message. Who gets to belong here? And now he's going after the most foundational definition of belonging, being born here. This is not about border security. This is about identity. It's about narrowing the definition of who counts as American and who doesn't. So what happens next? The Supreme Court hasn't even decided if they'll hear the case yet. That decision could take months. If they do take it up, arguments probably won't happen until winter or spring, and a ruling could come by next summer. That means for the next year, this question, what does it mean to be American, is literally on trial. And don't forget, the Supreme Court is not some neutral robot. This is the same court that has tilted conservative for years. The same court that just gave Trump expanded power to fire federal officials. The same court that's been reinterpreting decades of law in ways that lean toward executive authority. So yeah, it's possible to back Trump on this. But here's what gets lost in all the legal jargon. This isn't just about constitutional theory. This is about families. Imagine being a kid growing up in America, pledging allegiance to the flag, eating PB&J, watching the NBA Finals, and then being told, actually, you don't count, you're not one of us. That's not just cruel, that's destabilizing. It creates a permanent underclass of people who live here, but never truly belong here. And history tells us that never ends well. Now, some of you might be thinking, wait, hasn't Trump floated this before? Yes, during his first term, he talked about ending birthright citizenship by executive order. But most people thought it was bluster. This time is different. Why? Because he actually signed the order on day one of his second term. Because he has a Solicitor General willing to defend it all the way to the top. And because the courts are reshaped in his image. This isn't just rhetoric, this is real. So here's the bottom line. Birthright citizenship is one of the most important promises America ever made. It's what made this country different from Europe, where nationality was tied to bloodlines. It's what allowed immigrants from around the world to come here and know their kids would belong.